Hello, everyone, and welcome to Transform My Trading. Today's Thursday, November 6th, and the chart we are looking right now is NQ, and I'm going to do another video for YM later on. But NQ it's 10:30 right now and 10:35 Pacific time. You should have been done if you were following the TMT support and resistance levels and angles. I'm done. I just want to show you guys some of the trades based on the parameters, and hopefully we can get a live trade on while we're doing this. And I'm on a sim account right here, so I'll do a live trade with you guys. But just to go over the trades. On the right here, it is the 5-minute bars. These are the 1-minute bar, and I trade off of the 1-minute bar here on Ninja. All right, and the gray session here, the gray section is the overnight. So the market opened right here, and it dropped. I usually don't trade the open at all, but it did give us few good scalping trades in the morning. One of them being right there when the market came down and touched the overnight low. This blue line is the overnight low, and this dotted blue line is the day session open. All right. So, but I waited. There was one here, and there was another good one right there. You see how the market came and touched the support level angle right there, and then broke back up to the day session. I mean overnight low and climbed up. I didn't trade that one, to be honest with you. There was a good divergence there. So I waited for the market to come back and touch the day session open, retest that, and I went short. That was the first short right there, especially after it broke the TMT level right there and it came back to test it. So that was the first short. As the market dropped, by the way, you don't have to take this whole leg down. If you have the guts, you can. I usually have certain parameters that I trade within that, and I'll take my profits. I'll get out. Whether it goes 100 points, 200 points, that's fine afterwards. Okay. When I chase the market, that's when I usually lose. So I took my profit and I waited for the next setup. And the next setup came down here at the TMT level and angle. It was a beautiful setup, by the way. When the market came here, I could have traded right there because we were in oversold condition, but I really wanted to see a double bottom at that level with a divergence. And that's my ideal. That's the number one setup that we go for. And that's what we got right there. It was beautiful. So, and then boom, the market climbed higher, and that was the second trade of the day. Now I put this here after once it hit here. I wanted the market to get there. Well, not that I wanted, but I was hoping the market to get to that area so I could short it, but it didn't make it there. It got here, and I usually don't trade when the market is between the lines in the middle. So I didn't trade that short. So market came down from there, and I put this box here when the market was around here, that it's going to come down here, but I didn't trade because look at how choppy the market was. All right, so I just stayed out of the market right there. My next trade is when the market broke this level. There were some scalping trades here, by the way. Look at it broke this level, it came back, touched that level again, and dropped. I didn't do anything here, by the way. It found support right here at the TMT level and angle. Again, I wanted to see a double bottom with a divergence, which we got right there. Okay, and look at the divergence right there. So that was the third trade on the buy side. And then the market climbed higher and touched exactly to the TMT level right there. And that was a sell right there. Okay. And of course, it dropped again. It came down to this area. I tried to touch it, but it didn't. It stayed right above it. And that means it's more buyers are coming in. And that was my next buy right there. Okay. Right before the video, I did a quick scalping short right there. when we had a double bottom. It was scalping because the market wants to go higher. Okay, once the market broke this level right there, and if it has more power, if it breaks this two tops right there, it's gonna go higher. All right, so it might go up to here. Let me put a box there where I think like you have might go somewhere around there. Okay, so but we'll see. We'll let the market tell us what to do. So I'm going to keep the video running, and we'll see if we can get a live trade out of it. If we can, that'd be awesome. So you guys could see. See right now, see here we have double top. We have kind of a divergence on right here on this leg here, but I'm not too convinced yet. So it might go down. So I'm just going to stay out though, because I'm not 100% convinced on my end. Okay. Aggressive will be to put a trade short below this line here. Just for the sake of it, but yeah, no, see, they're fighting here. There's a lot of indecision here, undecisiveness right there. So they're going up and down. They're trying to find the direction. The buyers and sellers are, or there's you know, there's a fight going on right there. And we don't want to be in the middle of that fight. It's okay to wait. I mean, that's the key thing. One of the key is patience, to have the patience to wait for the good setups. And if you missed a trade, it's okay. There's always the next opportunity. I'm gonna do a video on YM as well. YM works very good with the TMT levels and angles. And yesterday and today, it's been on fire actually. And if you could only just trade the micro YM, you could just easily make decent amount of money on a daily basis without risking too much. Do you see how the market is still in a choppy area? They're deciding to, you know, find the direction. Ideally, I want to see the 5-minute RSI to be in an overbought condition for me to jump in. And hopefully when we get here, it will be like that. But we'll see. you want to be aggressive, you can put a short trade below here. It already went further down. So for here, it did go down. So here we go. This we got 12 ticks out of that. Another 12 ticks. I have to check why it says delayed here. So I didn't have that. So I did two trades there. Again, my ticks are pretty small, like 6 ticks on two contracts. So 12, I got 24 ticks on that leg down. And all I did was waited for the right opportunity. I waited, let's see, this is about 10 minutes for this area, but I waited from this long. This was, what time was it here? 10:30, about 20 minutes or so for the next opportunity. And that's another thing too. If you get in and out of the market, right, and buy and sell, you're over trading. You have to give the market time. Market moves in sections. This is a scalping sale right there, though. Well, most of my trades are scalping anyway. They're still fighting around this level right there. The market is just vibrating this level, around that level.